Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat.
What's going on, y'all? Real Motion Reviews back at it. So today I'm going to go check out the Thunderbolts. I've been trying to duck and dodge all the reviews because it seems like as soon as I get online, as soon as I get on YouTube, everybody's trying to talk about it. Days before it even came out. So I'm like ducking and dodging. Then I was gonna go with my brother. He already went. So now I'm going to go see it solo dolo. So I'm gonna go check out this movie. Gonna give it a review. One way or the other way, or the middle way. We'll see which way it goes. I'm gonna be fully wired on this movie. I'm gonna be fully wired on this one. I'm telling you, I ain't gonna miss nothing. So catch me out in a little bit when I'm out of this movie. Catch y'all later. All right, y'all, welcome back. So I just left the movie theater watching the Thunderbolts. Got my popcorn suvie. By the way, this review is also unofficially, but officially will be sponsored by Starbucks Cartoda. It's one of their drinks. It's a small little punch. It's a kick to the face with a motivational speech afterwards to keep you going. So, saw the movie, Thunderbolts, left the theater, right, fresh out of the movie theater, impressions. You know, people are asking, is Marvel back? Is this movie in the bag? Is this somebody said, oh, this movie's the best thing since Endgame. I read that somewhere. Not quite. It's not the best thing since Endgame. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. The opening and the introduction of everybody coming together and having the setup for what happened. The setup for them getting together was the best part of the movie for me. It was the best part because they were bickering, they were fighting each other. You saw it in the trailer. They were trying to kill each other. That's not a spoiler, that's in the trailer. They have to form this union based on a certain situation that happens. It forces them together. You know, it's like throwing two angry people in a room and locking the door and seeing if they could figure it out and overcome themselves before they overcome the obstacle that they are in. Throw in some witty banter, some jokes, some funny moments. Yeah, it did have some funny moments. That's to certain characters who brought out the funny. It was a cool get along movie, get together. It was definitely Marvel's response to Suicide Squad. Even from Val, Fontaine, and there's Amanda Waller. So it was like that. It was a response to that, but at the same time, she's in the comics, she's in the comics. So they've been, they've tit for tat throughout the years. So it's like, oh yeah, we doing this. Oh yeah, y'all doing that. Oh yeah, y'all doing that. Okay, we doing it, and we doing it too. We doing it too. That's Marvel. This is Marvel. We doing it too. So yeah, that's what happened. So first act, thoroughly enjoyed the whole get together, the whole setup, the unpacking of what's to come, the events leading out to it. Yeah, certain characters that were interesting.
And now, character shout out.
So you got Florence Pugh, Lewis Pullman.
Who are you?
I'm Bob. I'm Bob.
I did not know that's who Bob was. That's Bill Pullman's son, I believe. Shout out. Geraldine, Viz. You got Florence Pugh, Yelena, Black Widow. Lewis Pullman, who plays Bob. David Harbour, who is Axel Shatsakov, he's the Red something.
The Red Guardian.
Wyatt Russell was the U.S. agent. Olga Kurylenko, who plays Antonia Dreykov. You got Sebastian Stan, Bucky Barnes, of course. Harrison Ford, I didn't know he was supposed to be in this. What? Daniel Brewer? Zemo? Zemo was supposed to be in the Thunderbolts? Hannah John Kamen, Ava Starr. Rachel Wells was Melena. Okay, I didn't know Ayo was in here. They must have didn't make the cut. They sometimes write the cast, then they forget. Oh, we cut them out the movie in the credits. They might be in the credits, but we cut them out. Oops. So yeah, you had them stand out. Wyatt Russell did a good job as U.S. agent. He's definitely following up from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show, and you see his character still in that rotation of defining himself and who he wants to be. David Harbour as the Red
The Red Guardian.
He's Yelena's dad also. He's also our Black Widow, Natasha's dad. He did a great job. He's the comic relief in this movie. Bob's interesting. As you watch the movie, you'll see what happens with Bob. Of course, Yelena, you know, she's battling her past. She's battling the things that she went through. She's complicated. You know, Bucky's actually kind of like the big mama in the group. He brought everybody together. He's holding the team down. Then you got Ava Starr. She does a good job. You know, she's definitely. I could see her. They kind of approached her like they approached Wanda Maximoff in the beginning. Like they didn't really know what to do with her, but it seems like she may have a bigger role and purpose as the movies go forward. If I can say that. Spoiler alert, she lives. But yeah, and then that's the team. So the movie is watchable. Definitely has a few plot holes in it. You know, there's a few things I was like, you know, they missed that. They should probably, yeah. So like I said, the first act is better than the end. The end kind of reminded me of WandaVision a little bit. Hopefully that does not spoil the movie. It does have its action. It has its bad guys. It has an overcoming obstacle. It has an interesting Easter egg and an ending. The ending is interesting. I want to know how people feel about the ending, because the ending is quite interesting. I like the fact that they left it ambiguous to a bigger setup, and that was cool. So Marvel, you did a good job on this one. You know, this movie is kind of, I feel like this movie became an underdog. No one really knows how to receive this movie, and it's still a fun time. I could see them rehashing this group out again and making it more enjoyable as they go down the line. It's interesting. I'll give it a thumbs up, at least with a thumb in the middle. If that's my review, let it be. So we'll put it like that. Not a thumbs down, because that would be like very conflicting. But a thumb, half thumb, like what's the name trying to make a decision in Gladiator? It's still, I'm neutral. It's like I like it, but I'm also neutral.
Here, let me break this down in layman's terms for you just to make sure that you can understand it.
What my friend is trying to say here is, while the movie was a good time in certain aspects, it's quite far away from being an awesome film. It did give us a lot more style of Marvel than Captain America 4, but it's far from the level of charm and charisma as Endgame or Infinity War. Tackling mental awareness is gutsy, but I'm not convinced the parallels blend smoothly within the Marvel formula, especially for the average viewer.
So it's like, I don't give it 2 thumbs up. I like it and I'm neutral. That's my review. Take it how you want. Go check the movie out yourself. It's still in theaters. Let's see what it does. Let's see how these numbers produce. That will tell you everything, if people thoroughly enjoy this movie or not. All right, y'all, so don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. See you at the movies. I'll see you when I see you. Peace.